Hey there. I figured I'd record myself walking through this so I can be more clear in what I mean by disjointed from my perspective on the sort of pricing page to purchase experience checkout flow. Um, so here's sort of the first step. So we're on the pricing page, right? And let's say I want to buy premium and I want to buy self-managed. I land on a page that's basically this. Now I'm signed in, right, to the customer portal. I land on a page that basically is the same as this. Like if I'm sort of making a purchasing decision here and I've said, okay, I want premium, and I'm asked, okay, do I want SaaS or self-managed? Fair question. I think I want self-managed. Now I'm back to the same thing. Well, I just said premium. And I see these same cards, right? Like if you compare the two, we have sort of a card that has a buy button, that has a price, that has a list of stuff. Same thing for ultimate. Where here we have a card with a price, with a button, with a list of stuff, right? So it's sort of like this deja vu of like I clicked one thing and then I landed on another thing and I now have to click the same thing. Okay. So when I go to buy, we already know about this problem, but here I am, I'm asked the same exact question all over again. But now, and this is a minor nit, and I think we're going to solve this in a different way. Self-managed is on the right. In this case, self-managed is on the left. So now you're making me work even. You had me work harder to redo the decision I already made and re-click the same button I already clicked. Now you're really like throwing my brain for a loop, because if I'm recognizing the pattern, I'm like, oh, I got to click the one on the right again. No, actually, it's the one on the left. So I click the one on the left. Then I'm brought to this page, this page is fine. Like this is the checkout. This is what you expect. It doesn't need to be like whiz bang and add a bunch of features to it. My expectation is that I'd actually go straight from like maybe the modals here, but I go straight from this purchase self-managed to this page, bypassing all the other stuff I went through. So cool. Now I know I've selected self-managed. I selected premium. I'm gonna buy 1 year of it. I can tell you how many users I want. And I'm like good to go from here, right? Like it's price tax calculated, put a card on file, and I'm like ready to check out. I think if I'm not signed in, a recommendation here is that maybe this page has a way to sort of recognize what button I clicked from the pricing page. So if I go from pricing, if I go from here and you bypass the stuff on the just generic plans page and you land me here, maybe a little like acknowledgement that says, hey, we know you're trying to buy whatever I selected, premium, self-managed, sign into your customer portal account in order to complete your checkout, right? Like that's a simple thing you can add there to make this feel a little bit less disjointed too. If you're not signed in. If you're signed in, I think it's great if we just bypass that. So anyway, that's the context on this. I think if we did this, it's a better experience. And then we don't have to think about trying to like make the designs perfectly match between the two pages. All right, hopefully that's helpful.